gonna play some Ylands. First off, gonna update and show what's going on with my pad, and then I'm gonna build a boat. I decided I'm gonna build a boat, and I thought I'd film it. So we'll start with what's going on with my pad. Um, yeah, you in the last video, it was just the foundation, like of what is going on with the pad. Sorry, I gotta light a cigarette. And now I've actually got a little bit of a pad going. This is my bedroom, and here's my little bathroom where I can do my business. Um, Decoration is something that's got to come. Sadly, I am a 51-year-old, or about to be 51-year-old male, so I have no female in my life for decoration purposes. So this is the decoration, and this is going to be sparse, but I dig the architecture. This is going to be my closet, and out here is the main room, the little kitchen here. This is where I'm going to be doing my cooking, setting it up with some basic decoration and storage. Going to get to more of that as we go here. Again, this is all still a work in progress. This is not the final base tour. I'm just showing you the progress I have made since the last video. You remember all this was on a platform. This was dug out. There was an entry here, but there was no windows here. My keyboard's going away. Every now and then my keyboard cuts out. Remember we had the back door here and this little bridge. This was all here last time. But now there's a full-blown house up there. And yeah, there's that. I built a little deck out here so I can take a look down at my boat and the dock and the pigs that are just accumulating. I've got a bunch of them. In my pool house. I think I had started on the pool last time, but I don't know. Got the little loft areas up here. That's kind of set up. Little windows that you can duck into. Could put a spare bed up there or whatever. I don't know. I don't have any guests. Nobody's going to be sleeping over. Go out here. This is the walkway between the main building and this is the front entrance right here that goes in. Yeah. So this entrance on this side over here and this entrance on this side over here both go into the same place, and that is the workshop. And in here I got the furnace, the blacksmith, the copper, the kiln. This is going to be room for the steel making stuff. Right now I've got a bed in here because sometimes I sleep in here. Paper press, blah blah blah, all kinds of storage. I don't like the sign system in this. It just does a little like random goggly gook on the sign, and then you have to walk up to it and it hovers over it. It's just a weird effect, and I wish it would just display on the sign, but I know why they do it, because this is easier than, you know, rendering that information. And this is my other part of the workshop here where I got the cloth stuff going and alchemy and a sewing machine where I made this snazzy outfit that I'm wearing right now. The Bard's outfit. I dyed it with my dyeing stand over here. And again, this door right here and this door that's down here both go out to the same area, which is going to be a garden. This is all going to be garden right here. I have, you can see as I've got the seeds, I've been building them up. I got to spend time on doing the design on how to lay out the flowers and all that to make it look real snazzy. Oh, my keyboard's gone again. Every now and then I got a wireless keyboard, and I need to get a new wired one, because I think this one's just, it's losing connection. It's stupid. For gaming, I shouldn't have that. This goes down to what would be a dock, but it's not a dock right yet. Haven't got to that yet. On the backside over here, I'm gonna build a little like barn animal area over here for milking my goat, which I have a goat now. I can say hi to Ollie. Hello, Ollie. He's my goat. Yeah, you can go be a goat for a while. This is gonna be where I gather my tea. I got a bunch of tea stuff going in there. Little walkway going down to the dock down here. I gotta harvest that bamboo right there. That's all for work, but come down here and chill on the beach. Just quiet little away from everything. This path goes up under here. Added lighting, a little bit of lighting. Goes back up into the workshop. Which you saw all that. And down here is the dock house. I don't know if the dock house was in the last video. But I put all that in here and got this little dock house sitting. Watch people at the pool. I'm telling you, this is living my best life right here. Swimming. And the boat, I don't know if I did any changes. I added a picture. The diving stand, I don't know if that was there. Herb bag is new. Carpets. I added a stove and a lunchbox and a teacup and a book. Just decorative stuff. Rearranged the boxes a little bit in here. Added those storages up top. Not much change on this boat, but this boat is about to be retired because the whole focus of this video from here on out is going to be building a ship. That's the main point of what I'm about to film here. So I'm going to build a boat over here somewhere. Probably like right here. I don't have my materials on me. Duh. Are they in the boat or are they upstairs? I think they're upstairs. In here. Yeah. And I did some chopping. I prepared for this. Look at all this wood I've got stored. Ready to make a nice looking boat. Got a bunch of iron, got a bunch of nails. I'm ready. I've been preparing for this. Just nothing but resource grinding. Buddy of mine was like, "Man, the grind in this is real," and it's like the grind is equivalent to your ambitions. If you want to do small, you can get it done in an evening. If you want to do what I'm doing, it's going to take you some time. And this is the best of open world in that regard. In that this game, these open world games, you kind of got to bring your own objective to it. You've got to say going into it, I'm going to kill X number of enemies, or I'm going to collect this many rugs, or in my case, I'm going to build a showcase fucking building. That's what I want to do, is build something that is just simply fucking cool. This is my Lego playground, and I'm going to showcase it, and that's what I'm going to do. But if you don't have that motivation going in, you're not going to find it in the game. The game's it doesn't lead you that way. It's not a story-driven game, even though there are quests. It's the kind of game where you got to bring your own ambition to it, and if you have ambition for it, you're going to love it. If you don't, you might find it boring. I personally love it. It's my favorite game right now, pretty much of all time. Now that they've fixed all the early flaws that I had with it, diving is less of an issue than I had worried about. That I can get things from fishermen traders and stuff, and that's all excellent because that's really my only complaint is the triggering of the underwater. I just don't want to have to go underwater to get shit done. Okay, so I need boat stuff. Let's see, I need 100 of these, so let's craft 100 of those. Go 124, that'll be good. Large wooden ship, that's what we want. And put it out here in the water. Kind of close to shore, but not so close that we can't. Cool, alright. Now, what I tend to do, or what I want to do, I like working these into the design, but they're not must-have. The aft and the fore thing, hull. So what I think I want to do is just go with parts right off the bat. So, or blocks, wooden blocks. Most of everything I do is going to be in this right here. So we'll start off with, first off, how's my inventory? Do I have enough room? I do. My mouse keeps clicking against my keyboard, enforcing a click when I don't want it. I got a bad an uncomfortable setup right now, and I've got to work on that. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Probably don't want these. We'll leave that ladder just to get up and down for now, but this ladder is going to go. So you can just pick a block, and once you have that, you get auto destruction of things. We want probably go with this one. Okay, you can stretch these out and test the limits of how far you can go before you reach the end. And just remember, see, like it won't let me put that far out. So I want to do probably about, I don't know, that far? Sure, why not? We're just going to wing it. Just going to wing it, not going to do too much thought about this. The block I want is this one? Like a strike or a strafe thing. This spinning mechanic, I'm going to be doing a lot of that. And that, and like that. Perfect. Now, we need that one again. Like that. Oh, this is going to be boring. I mean, it's going to be a lot of this for a long time. I could always do it this way. Is that going to go out far enough? I could probably go forward a little bit farther than this. going to be a lot of this too. A lot of me second guessing and restarting on an area or a project. Um, we'll extend this just a little bit more. Now, where's that? J button is down. D button to go out. S button to come back. Place one. S button back. Forward. Back. And I'm hungry. Ah. I forgot to go get cigarettes earlier, so it's the middle of the night. So here pretty soon I'm going to end up smoking these cigarettes that are not my own, and they're really light, ultra light, kind of gross. All right, that's a good start for the front there. Let's hope I didn't go too far here, because I might have to come back with this. What I want to do is verify the distance on each one of these. I got to make sure I can get at least 4 levels out of this before I run out of room at the front, pushing it forward each step. If I can't, then I have to come back a little bit on the bottom, and I'm going to be tearing down everything that I put here. And here comes the weather. Lovely. Thank you, Jesus. Actually, I don't know if that I wanted this level to be these. I didn't. I did not. I want this to be this. That. Actually, no. Not yet. Not on that. Sorry. Gonna be a lot of this. But we'll get there. Ah. No. Wish I could play music. That would make this go so much better. You want to know why I know I'm a bad person? Because I just watched the entire fucking 2 season run of that show Insatiable on Netflix. God, what a dumb show. But why did I watch all of it? The adult stuff was actually pretty great. The the comedic uh, politics stuff with Alyssa Milano and the two gay attorney dudes. That all that stuff was fantastic. But the kids stuff in that was just pretty insufferable. There were a couple likable characters and a lot of horrible ones. The main character, well, she's an anti she's a bad person and a bad character through the whole thing, but she gets rewarded for her bad behavior by winning in the end and becoming the worst of whatever, and everything that's good in the story is destroyed and everything that's bad is let loose on the world, and it's morally irresponsible. The creators of that are irresponsible. Just my take, I don't know. I think that as artists, you have a responsibility to show the repercussions of negative actions. You just kind of do. If you're gonna show a Bonnie and Clyde, they got to get it in the end. If you're gonna Scarface, died in the end. A lot of people don't understand though that that movie was a criticism of that lifestyle. It was not a glorification that it has turned into, that people will make they'll hang that guy's picture on their wall and everything like that. So that's the start of the front of the boat there. It's about to get dark and I'm just not going to waste any time with it. I'm going to go lay down and sleep through the night, come back fresh in the morning because can't see at night. I should close my door. Security. Gotta be safe. Don't watch. I don't think I had any nightmares. It said nothing about nightmares there. Is it because I'm cozy and I've got a nice bed and a nice house? One of these days the keyboard is going to go out like right when I'm in the middle of diving out to my boat or whatever. And that'll be all she wrote. Alright, that's 4 levels. So let's see. I want to see if this will still fit on here or not. If not, I'm not gonna bother refitting all this to make it work. But I want to see if this will fit. Come on, quick glitching out. Let's find a spot so I can. Okay, is that lined up? I can't tell. Why does that not look? That is perfectly straight. Now we just go up here, right there. Yeah, see that's not going to work. It's got to go out much farther to be able to sit on top of something. So we'll just Oops, I did not mean to make that. Now what do I do with that? Thing's just going to be in my inventory. Dumb. I meant to click something that I can use to, like this, I can use to destroy that. Just that. That's all I have to do. But the other one made a little flag. I don't need, I'll just do my own front. Whatever. I'm running out of wood. Seriously? I guess. What up, pig? Gotta go get some wood. Space this out. Should have been more prepared. What can I say? Slacking. You know, a lot of this stuff I don't need. Like paper. Could probably get rid of that. Get rid of the ship indicator. I'll throw that on there later. It'll actually be on the boat. But right now I don't need it. Should grab more wood. I don't want to have to come back. Well, I will, but it's going to be a little while now. I know that seems like a lot of wood, but I'm going to use a lot of that before this is done. This is just the start of my boat here. My real boat. Alright. This might be kind of a long video. Or I might break it up into multiple videos. I don't know. I don't know that I need to go that far either. Eliminate that. Eliminate that. Eliminate that. Now there's a reason I want to leave the I don't want to cover the entire bottom of the deck. I just want to cover the exposed areas. There's a reason for that, and that is because I can fit storage down. The storage box is 4 levels wide. I can put it on end and drop it down and make the deck level 4 levels up so that the deck becomes like a lot of storage. You'll see when it's all said and done, but right now that's the reason why I want to keep as much of this deck exposed as possible, because that gives me 4 down. Light a cigarette here. I think I can go a little farther with this. Probably. Yeah. Doobie doobie doo. Doob doobie doobie. that'll work. Strangers in the night, building boats. Alright, come on, keyboard. See, right now I have nothing going on. My mouse works, but my keyboard is not responding. It's this stupid fucking wireless that I got. I need to do something about that. I really do. Probably go with the full 4 on that one. And I guess if I went there, then I've got to do it on the next layer. Booby, booby, boo. Dooby, dooby, doo. I need music, man. I really fucking do. It's going to be a pretty serious boat. Nice and wide. Lots of room. Like big boats and I cannot lie. All you other brothers can't deny. I'm not going to keep going with that. I'm not. Um, yeah, I'm hungry. I get it. Yep, it's going to be a lot of this. Monotonous. Monotonous. And every now and then you'll see some kind of inspirational something we like, oh, hey, that's cool. I'll do that. But the rest of it's just going to be, oops, screwing up. That's what it's going to be. A lot of screwing up. Okay. Let's eat some food. Have a puff off this cigarette here for a second while I consider my next moves. That did need to be 2. Alright. I think this calls for a little bit of pot. That's what's needed. Don't do drugs, kids. That's my public service announcement. But if you're a head case and you can't get into the American healthcare system, find what you can to self-medicate. Anyway, all right. Weed check. Come on. Why is it wanting to put on the inside like that? I want it on that outside. Ah. Oh, it's the rope. The rope. The rope is on fire. Well, we'll just have to figure out a new way to get on the boat. The rope. The rope. The rope is on fire. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Can I still reach that? Yeah. Cool. Okay, now I'm not trapped on the boat. Not that I have much to worry about. I've got tons of food, lots of building material. But I will have to go in eventually. That's such as life. Doobie doobie doo. I need... Where's that one? This one. Sorry. I wanted it earlier, but I needed it now. Actually, no. But this one is right. home, people, now. I can't see. All this will make sense eventually. This is exactly how they did it back in the 1700s, man. This is how the English conquered the world. They got out their blocks and they moved them one block by one block. Built an armada. This is not only great fun and creativity, this is historically accurate. I don't think any of that's true. But we won't tell anyone. Alright, let's start with the deck. The actual deck where we're gonna be spending our days and our nights. Come on, people, now. Now, if you look at these all have a grain. You see the grain on this? It's kind of it's got like a rectangular pattern going across the grain this way. So does this one right here. It does it going across this way, and this one right here. All three of these blocks right here work together. Like this block and this block both have that diagonal grain. You got to pay attention to your grains. Sometimes you got to flip things around to match them up. Yeah. Like right now, the grains right now are going horizontally away, so I want to have it like that. See how the grains match up now? Except that's not going to work because I need to put... Oh yeah, you know what? I can take that one out and take that one out, and then that will fit. See how the grains match up? They're all going perpendicular to the front and the back of the boat. Which a lot of that's going to get kind of screwy once... The more creative I get with the boat, the more screwy that's going to get. See, like that is off. That's the grains going in the opposite direction. So you use your F button to spin it once. You can see this is actually going to be the deck of the boat here. Right here where I'm walking. And this 4x gap down here, I'm going to take out the panels that you've already seen me just put down and put in storage in certain spots. I'm just not sure where those spots are yet. So for now, I'm just putting down a floor. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing here. The next one, we just want the singular. This one right here, the 2x1 ramp. And spin it, spin it. Just not... I can't stop thinking about that stupid fucking show. Why did I watch that? And that's a kind of a problem with binge watching, you know, like anything over one season. It kind of has a lingering effect on you that makes You know, like you live in that world for so long that you, if you binge watch it, if you watch it all right in a whole bunch, yeah, it can be effectual like that. Come on, keyboard. See there, if you hold down your if you hold down your mouse button, your right mouse button, it'll lock it into a spot. If you just tap the mouse button, it'll destroy whatever there. So you got to be careful with that. But if you hold it down, you can lock it into a spot. Then you can use your WASD to move it around like that, and you can use your U and your J to go up and down. And then you can also use your F button to spin on that axis, your G button to spin on that axis, and your H button to spin on that axis. So you can precisely place your blocks exactly where you want, how you want, if you're patient enough. Just if you see all these blocks flying around, that's what I'm doing. I'm just using those keyboard commands to move things around. That looks good right there for the front of the boat. And now we got to get the... Oh, the sun is going down and the moon is gone up. Long ago somebody left with the cup and he's crying. He's crying. Going to bed. Running up house. The pig in his head. I don't know. He's going the distance. He's going to sleep. Gonna smoke some pot in his time of need. How we doing on time here in the video? 47 minutes. There's no way I'm gonna fit this into one video. So I think I'm gonna go for about 10 more minutes, call it a video, and break it up into multiple videos because it's a big project. It's a big ship. You can see though it's starting to look good. So yeah, let me get some pot in my pipe here and look at the sun coming up on my house up there. Love it. These got to be chopped down. This is all for seeds. How are we doing on inventory here? Got cloth for days. I've been doing these agaves. I got some on the back side of the house too. Where am I going? Why am I running to that boat? This is why you shouldn't smoke pot. Get spacey and start doing spacey shit. So I can reach this from... Oh, I didn't want to be in the water. Ah. I can reach it without hitting the water. It's smooth. Smooth, Jay. Alright. What did I learn new in furniture? Chairs? Ottoman. What did I learn that? New basket? Picnic basket? Hey, that's neat. Throw that in my kitchen. Light sources, all these pumpkins. Okay, so that's all new stuff. Right on. I don't know where I got it, but I got it now. Nobody's gonna stop me with that shit now. That, then that. Oops. Now what to do at the front here? Should I make it go in like that? Yeah, sure, why not? Everybody likes a nice tight crack. Wah, wah, wah. And that. Should I keep the inside rail like that? I kind of like that. The only problem with that is when you come in at see how it goes up on the edge like that? That's what will happen if you keep that inside rail. But by taking out the inside rail and making it solid all the way up, you'll eliminate that behavior. And I don't want to go running off the edge of my boat, so I am going to eliminate that behavior. I do not want it to run up on the ledge. See, now watch when I put this all the way through like this, you'll see when I run along the wall, it keeps me in here. It doesn't throw me up on the ledge like this will. Just be careful that if you can go straight up over one block on straight at it, but you can go up over 2 blocks at an angle. So if your ledge is only 2 blocks high, you'll go off it if you hit it at an angle. And if you don't want to go off your boat, you want to be at least 3 blocks high on your ledges. I personally want to stay on my boat the whole time, no matter what. That was a problem back when this game first started. God, come on, get this right. There we go. When this game was first made, man, you'd fall off your boats regularly. People would lose their boats, writing in the forums, "How do I get my boat back?" Because the boat would just take off without you, and you'd slide right off it. I mean, you'd be standing here and then just whoo, slide right off of it. You'd take a step toward the edge and be shot off of it. They had flying sharks, these sharks that would just float out above the water out there. They had seagulls that you'd hit them and your boat would just get knocked around. I mean, a seagull would just throw your boat everywhere. This game has come a long fucking way. They've really ironed out every complaint that I ever had about this game. Every time I came back to it, there was always some problem, some lingering thing that was just like, no, they got to fix that, and I'll come back again. And right now, it's everything that I wanted it to be when I first bought it. It's a fantastic casual survival game with a great amount of exploration and creativity. Okay, I gotta start thinking about how I'm gonna go proceed from here. Okay. So first off, let's get this so we can eliminate some of this. Probably that one too, and that one too, and that one. And actually, how far along are we in this video here? I guess 6 more minutes. I can go a little bit. I want to get it at an hour, so. But not much is going to happen between now and the end of this video, so you might as well shut it off now. Just It's the end of the world as you know it. But I feel fine. Maybe I did need those. Is that gonna be too narrow? We'll see. Hold on. This block. Oops. That's a little narrow. I think I gotta trim some of that off. So, the way to do that is tear out everything that you just did and start over. So get the half block, because I was going the full 4 before. Go with the half. We'll start from that. We're going to need one more. So we'll do the top one. Like that. Now, narrow it up because it's too wide right now. I can fill all this in with stuff later. Storage in there or whatever, but for now that'll work. It's gonna go down into a, like the galley. Have a, down here have a, I don't know if what it's called, but down here will be all storage. And it's going to be underneath the masts, which will be going across the center section here. And the back section of the boat will be where living and workshops. It's going to be a cool boat. See, right now there's no danger. I should not go up over the edge here, no matter what. See if I run. Even running. Anyway, I think that's actually going to do it for this video. I'm going to stop it, and I'm probably going to film this entire process, so check back for the next video to see continuing of what I'm doing here. If you care, peace out, and yeah, all that.